What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Baccano, this time with episode 6. Another crazy episode last time. We did see that this kind of weird entity, we saw it at the end of the episode before last, but actually kind of confirmed that this rain trailer thing, rail tracer, I think it is picking people off, and it's very scary, judging from people's reactions to it. We've also got some random person just like underneath the train as well, which I've got no idea what's happening there. Pretty awesome scene with Philo kind of getting, I don't want to say indoctrinated, but introduced as a new capo, I believe, for one of the gangs in New York. So that was really interesting. Loved the fight scene there. We had that Salazar or Cisalard. That guy absolutely drained that old dude. I did comment a theory that I came up with after the episode. I didn't think about this during, but I'm thinking that I brought up the whole kind of vampiric blood type of deal. Perhaps that Salazar guy was so okay with killing that old man, who seemed to be the only person that could create this elixir, and he was like a valuable resource. Perhaps he was so okay with that because the resource is kind of his blood, maybe parts of his blood. It's a little bit like Attack on Titan, with slight spoilers here for the final season, with what's his name, the monkey. You guys know who I mean. But that's probably, like, judging from the fact that I imagine that's maybe like based on some kind of ancient like myth or legend or something about like someone's special blood. But yeah, I'm assuming maybe it's his blood that is kind of like the main ingredient in the elixir. He is like the originator of the immortals, so he can, like, if anyone was to become immortal, he can like suck them up. And maybe he can't just suck up anyone in the world. He can't just suck up a normal living person, but maybe he can kind of like bring back the blood that he kind of gave out, or something along those lines. That's absolutely just a theory at the minute, but I thought that was quite interesting theory after watching the episode, and could be possible. It would be pretty overpowered if this guy could just suck up people. But we did see some kind of crazed creature on the train, so who knows what's capable of who's capable of what in this world. Do let me know what you guys think about this one though in the comments. Leave a like on the video for you guys who like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. The whole point of that theory was the whole point of, like, the old dude seemingly was like the only person that could create this elixir, the only like, I imagined he was a super important guy, especially considering all these old people, these important old people want to become immortal. I thought, why the hell would you kill that guy if he's so valuable? Who knows? Awesome stuff with Jacuzzi as well at the start of the episode, and his alcohol dealings. I thought that scene was awesome. Those gangsters getting absolutely crushed. I like those guys a lot, you know. They're getting close to the couple. Jacuzzi and his gang are. I've come to like them quite a lot. Man, I do love this song. It's an absolute banger, isn't it? I need to hear the full version. Early days. Well, that's exactly what he did. In fact, yeah, that is exactly what he did, the fucker. I was not a big fan of that. Yes, you can give us some information, but really leading them to an innocent girl, it felt wrong. Then again, what's right and wrong in all of this? Oh, apologies, guys. Bloody hell, bro. Everyone's so sneaky here. If you were being sneaky, you're getting sneaked on. The rail tracer covertly, repeatedly slaughters inside the coaches. Wow. Okay. Well, what can we expect today? A lot of death. These guys need to close the windows. So yeah, definitely two different entities. The person and the this beast. I'm surprised she hasn't encountered it though. Being that they're operating in the same space. It's just a guy. Jesus. God damn. Holy crap. Did you have to kill him so ruthlessly? It's very beast-like, but it definitely is a person, isn't it? They're very much made out to be quite beast-like, and I think that's like the nature of their killing. We're seeing they are very animalistic, but I think if we get a good look at it, it might just be a normal person. And I'm assuming it's the redhead guy. Or even like, I can't quite see because it's really dark. Does he like, he hangs his lower body down so it like grates it off? Like, what an awful way to kill someone. Oh shit. He fucking just spoke to her. All sneaky like. She just screamed and ran away. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, what a brutal way to die. I suppose you might not even be dead. You might just have half your body just gone. And then slowly die while your intestines are hanging out. No one wants you, Dallas. You're a nuisance. Just problems. Makes total sense, doesn't it? You really don't want. That's the word. Why would a mafia want someone that stands out so much? I know it's really ironic because you got absolutely smoked by Fido. Damn, bro, just chucked him. Yeah, I mean, I know it's ironic because all these like mafia movies and stuff, they always stand out because they're movie characters. But in reality, mafia, you obviously really don't want people to stand out, do you? You don't want imbeciles that get in trouble over small things, compromise you. Oh, they left the wine, the elixir. I will say these kids. I mean, I think at least he is immortal, but they do very much look like 50-year-old, 5-year-olds, don't they? I mean, that's how kind of people dress during this time, but still, they do look like they could be like 50, but like shrunk. Gonna leave her here? Hey, that sounded a hell of a lot like a fucking Resident Evil door right there. Is that the same sound effect? Sounded very similar. I mean, I know door sound, like it's not like There is this fucking dude. Look at this poor soul. I know that like it's a generic sound, I guess, but doors do make different sounds, and that sounds an awful lot like the creaking doors in Resident Evil 1 remake, especially. Just the creak. Like I've played that game maybe 20 times. I played a lot of the Resident Evil games, a lot, and that sound, like that's a sound like I recognise, and instantly I'm pretty sure they must have used the same sound there, because that is way too like on the dot to how especially the doors in Resident Evil 1 remake sound. Yeah, this poor guy, man. This train is just not built for him at all, is it? And then again, I doubt much is like size the geezer. Thank you, fuck you. Just shaking his ass. Sorry, guys, I've just got to. Honestly, I wouldn't have. I mean, he doesn't know who Lad Russo is, but I wouldn't have even spoken up. Yeah, it really wouldn't be too surprising if you just killed him. Lucky you didn't. This fucking guy, man. Why did he even go in that room? You fucking creep. Nice. Who stabbed him? Like, where the fuck? You just stabbed him. Ah, huh. Good job. Hey, you're gonna kill her as well? Oh. Well, that blood's gonna go back in that room, innit? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Depending on who walks out of that room. Considering it's him walking out of that room, that blood's definitely not going back in that room. I was thinking that might have been the room of the girl. These guys are all so fucking freaks, but like a really fun, pretty awesome way. I like them. I was one of his guys, right? I thought I was it not one of these. I thought it was one of his guys that killed the conductor, or one of his crazies a few episodes ago. Get him, Jacuzzi. I thought it was. Like, what was that about then? Maybe it was one of the black suit guys. Maybe my memory isn't great, but I swear I do remember there being a crazy guy in that. In that. Yeah. Like, I literally remember the guy's crazed face. Maybe I'm misremembering. So he just got shot, didn't he? Oh no, so this is just after they got hit by the car. Okay. That would just clean it, no? How's that doing anything? Spitting on it. See, I always feel like I'll do if someone like drives really fast and there's a puddle next to me and wets me. I feel like I don't do this, but it'd be good to keep like a rock in your pocket and then just chuck it at their car. What I'd do. I'd like to think I'd quickly grab one off the road or something, but I don't think I could think that quickly after getting soaked. It'd be nice to do something like that though. Oh damn. Jeez. Who loves his sister? Probably the best part about him we've seen so far. Whole museum. He stole the entrance. Done them a favour. Done those guys a favour. Do you know what? Genuinely, they might have. Because stuff like that can destroy families. Hmm. Oh shit. Yeah. This Dallas guy just keeps getting into these situations. I mean, as as everyone's described him, it makes total bloody yeah fits the bill, doesn't he? But it's also like there is a layer of unfortunateness to it, I guess. As always, chewing. Cockatoo. Awfully slow to get the phone. Awfully quick now, aren't you? You know what? I was just thinking, no security or anything for these two. Do you reckon this black woman can fight? No, it doesn't look like it. I was thinking maybe she's like some kind of master martial artist. I guess not. Really? What the fuck is that about? Gonna leave her there overnight? That sucks. Really? That's the mafia for you. Lovely. Oh, this guy might get snatched up right here. Do you reckon that big guy could get snatched up? I don't see that happen. I'd like to see him try though. Really? Real Teresa, Olega. Keep walking. I guess not. This is a homunculus, no? Josh, she looks a bit like Spike Spiegel, strangely. I don't know. I haven't seen much of whatever the anime's called. I forget what it's called now. She kind of looks like Spike Spiegel. She's fucking good as well, isn't she? Cowboy Bebop. That's what. That's what I'm looking for. Damn, what a woman. At least we could do. At least we could do. She seems quite nice, doesn't she? Seems quite kind. She's got a kind voice. Much as she just showed absolute ruthlessness. What the fuck is happening? What was the hell was going on there? What was that about? Hmm. Indeed. Indeed. That is true. I'd love to be able to see the guy. to see who we're talking to here. Blessed and That's the guy we saw with the knife, who stabbed that guy in the back and seemingly killed that little girl, but we're not sure yet. I mean, the little girl screamed, but I hope she didn't kill her. But I love that Japanese flag table. Okay, so we saw this in the preview, didn't we? I didn't expect it to be green. Guess that makes sense though. So why are we giving him this? Doesn't look like I'd get much knowledge out of him if I devoured him. So can he do it right now without him being immortal? But I bought it on myself. To do that? So am I on the right lines with my theory? I suppose this might suggest that. Though maybe that's where he's gone. Maybe he got absorbed. I just judge from the opening. It looks like he was sent into the ocean, some kind of like basket or something, locked up. Purely based on the opening, but openings can lie. So he's looking to get some information out of him, probably on the location of those. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. So yeah, we'll try and look for the bottles of immortality stuff here, aren't we? So yeah, that does beg the question. Surely he'd just absorb him and take and find out where the elixir went by absorbing his memories. So why wouldn't he do that? Because he can't. Because he hasn't. Because the other guy, Dallas here, hasn't taken the elixir, so we can't absorb it back into us. Maybe that is the case, but it's just like nothing to do with the blood that I said, like with my theory. Maybe the blood has got nothing to do with it, and it's just like that he can absorb people that have taken this elixir. I think it would make sense if it was blood, though. But yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, another good episode. Another brutal one. There's been a lot of gore in the show, hasn't there? That train kill, that guy in the tracks, was especially fucking ruthless. Like just getting like disintegrated on the tracks like that, losing his whole lower half. That was brutal. Let's have a little look at what we got next time. Oh. Very different looking episode next time. We did see in that first episode there was like the ship stuff going on, which I think had jacuzzi involved, but it doesn't actually look like it based on the preview here. I honestly, it looks a bit like Free Rent, to be honest with you. That girl there. You got a black pirate here, with a bunch of scars on him. Yeah, it looks like almost all of next episode is going to be on this boat. It looks like Cesard is on the boat as well. Maybe this is their like adventure to find the elixir. This is how it all. This is like a bit of an origins story of sorts. And of course, that guy with the glasses that fought Philo last episode is quite heavily involved with this. We did see that in that first episode. This looks like a Shakespeare or something right here. Yeah, interesting. thank you guys for watching. Again, another really good episode today. Lots going on as usual. Lots of brutality. This guy, his eyes are very dodgy there, aren't they? Like these guys going out. The black guy definitely is on. Well, that black guy and the kind of CEO, we'll call him, of this of the news, definitely onto this blonde guy who's just trying to get more kind of stories, get more news, which explains why he gave up Eve Gennard. I think I named Eve, something like that. But yeah, it kind of sucked to see her getting abducted at the end there. Interesting scene with this guy as well. I mean, we did catch a glimpse of him, and he does just look like a normal human. Again, you guys, I keep saying it. I assume it's the redhead guy because that guy just went completely missing. But he weirdly said something to the girl under the train in this shot here. He weirdly kind of whispered something to her, and she went off screaming. So very interesting. And then obviously he does look really humanoid here. It's just like everything he does is animalistic. He moves like an animal. He kills like an animal. But he is human. Very interesting. Lot of Dallas today being an arsehole. Awesome scene with Lad Russo as well, being an arsehole. I really love their crew. They're very crazy and just like insane, but in a really fun way. I'm really hoping this little girl didn't die. I assumed she was immortal before this, but the way she's kind of like holding her breath and like, again, I still assume these guys feel pain and feel the pain of death. So obviously you don't want to experience that. But judging by like how scared she is and her screams and such, it does seem like she is like a normal little girl. And it's just that Cesar, what's his name? That Myers guy, a little kid. It seems like he's the only immortal one out of these two. But I assume they were like an immortal kind of couple of kids. But I guess maybe not. But yeah, it's just like little things like this. Like I love this. Just this like this pose from Lad Russo here. It's just like it's crazed. There's a lot of aura to it. I really like it. And yeah, nice scene with this red-haired homunculus as well, who's pretty cool. Like I said, I like her quite a lot. She seems like a very kind person, almost like a very innocent. I mean, she's probably not innocent. Can't imagine she would be, but like she's very childlike in that way. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. And I'll see you next time with episode 7.